definitely told y'all I'll be switching up my content. Today we got a bit of a crime story. 25 missing kids discovered behind a secret door. Excuse me? Let's get right into this one. This is a long one.
As a mom, I would never go in the shower when there's a baby car seat. Where are these kids? Yeah. Like where? Yeah. It's playing down here. There's got to be a way to get down.
What?
On the afternoon of November 13th, 2019, Officer Landon of El Paso County, Colorado, conducts a welfare check at a daycare center after receiving a tip about its owner, Carla Marie Faith. She'd allegedly been taking in more children than allowed by her license and was hiding them. The licensing officer tries to contact Carla, but is told that no children are present that day. However, parents had requested a welfare check on a child that has been dropped off at the center that morning. As Officer Landon and the licensing officer...
No, it's never that serious. These daycares only take in more than what's allowed to be licensed because they want more money. Being that greedy is never that serious. Oh my gosh. Like, and then it's not only to have a limit, but it's to prevent things from happening. One teacher can't teach all these kids. One teacher can't watch all these kids. Something is going to happen. It's to prevent that. This is crazy.
Officer approached the property. They remain unprepared for the shocking discovery that awaits them inside.
I'm going to search. This is weird. I have a really bad feeling about what's going on here.
I know she
The
ain't
first
black.
officer on scene at the Play Mountain Place daycare center meets with two licensing officials. The daycare's owner, Carla Marie Faith, has told licensing officials that she has no children on the property that day. Little does she know, the supervisor has been in contact with a mother who confirmed that she dropped her toddler off at the residence earlier that morning.
Exactly.
The officer is now tasked with puzzling out the truth, but she cannot know just how many secrets Carla may be hiding.
You can't tell me out here that you talking about ain't no kids on the property. I know I dropped my kid off. Where is my child? What are you talking about? Police? Hello? 911? Yeah.
Footage has never been seen before.
There's nothing visible in the front. They would be in this room.
Yes. So I'm wondering who would have her come to try to pick up her child.
She said she was willing to come here.
As a mom, I would never go.
Hello, CSPD.
Carla wasn't actually here because she pulled up in the silver Jeep that's over there.
So do you believe that these kids are by themselves in this house?
Potentially. We did not see anyone else here. Carla, I just saw her lead out the back. That parent thinks their child is here. So,
and this child was born in 2017, so it's just a little one.
Not anybody that could even come to the door.
So we have a 2-year-old.
At the time of the video, Carla's license states that no more than 2 children under the age of 2 may be in her care, with a maximum capacity of 6 children in total for this location.
Only 6 kids? This lady got 25. What do you mean? Ma'am.
Well, do we know that someone's in here? Or just...
Can they not just go inside?
All I can hear is the movie. I hear a kid.
Exactly. You hear a kid.
Yeah. So she also
kids
owned
can't be
another
quiet.
home that she was doing a licensed care audit research, and we did not see any evidence that she lives there. We're citing her for that. We're going through that process. This is much more serious. So we had another parent file a complaint for the other unlicensed location, but they can file those anonymously.
Despite the allegations, the officer is not authorized to enter the residence without probable cause.
That is the
Mere
cause.
suspicions are not enough at the moment.
So how are parents supposed to
heard
get
the
their
kid?
kids?
Well, so that's the thing. I don't, either she took the kids somewhere else. Either there is not actually children here, and that's why but she was very nervous and kept telling us she had an appointment. We need to leave.
Oh, so she left.
There's a camera right there, so they see him here.
The supervisor gets a cell phone number for Carla, but again, no one answers. They'll have to try something more creative.
Call her and say, I'm ready to come get my child. Where is he? Yeah, she's ready to do that. Okay. If you want to do that now and then just give me a call back, let me know what she says.
So
Ask her where he's at. Okay. All right, thanks. Okay, bye. So that was
She
her
should
that just
probably be ready to never bring her kid here
she
again.
said, she's like, oh, never. That's what I said. I
Okay.
said, she
Because this
said,
is obviously going to make things not okay for future.
If she
there's a lot
lying
of
about how
really
many
strange
kids
things
are
that
there,
happened that led
imagine
up
what
to
else
this.
she lying about.
So the parent went up to the gate to try to get her child. Carla called the parent on the phone, and the parent said, I need to go. Left and didn't come back. So they had intended to come get their child here, but Carla called them and said basically to leave. Well, so interestingly, I'm really glad I just went back down there. I saw her standing out in the back getting picked up by that Mustang because she doesn't want to get in this Jeep because she told me she doesn't drive a Jeep. She lied. So she's providing false and misleading information to us, which is enough for grounds for adverse licensing action. But that's not the concern at this point. Where are the children?
Yeah, if I drop my kid off somewhere, I expect them to continue to be at that place, not carted back and forth.
A moment later, a black Camaro is seen driving past the house. Despite the officer later identifying the car as a Mustang, it is actually a Camaro.
What's the plate? Can you read that far?
No.
I'm going to start walking around in case.
Now I'm wondering.
Oh.
So he just put up the gap.
The official has seen Carla re-enter the property, and the officer immediately walks toward the back alley to try to intercept her.
Lincoln, Ocean 1. Hi, sir. Would you mind chatting with me for a second?
Sure, what's up?
Just step out and talk to me.
The man is Mark Spillane, who identifies himself as Carla's employee.
She's my
Did you
boss.
come and pick her up just now?
Yeah, I just dropped her off.
Okay. Where are the kids?
I don't think she has any right now.
She's supposed to have at least one, and I need to check on that kid.
I didn't know. Sorry.
Okay.
I just grabbed her real quick, went to the bank, came back.
When asked where he believes the children are, Mark gives the same address that the officer and the licensing official are already at.
At this point, you're not in any sort of trouble. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
So, again, I appreciate you stopping to chat with me. Is she known to do some hinky things?
Not really.
Well, where the hell are these kids is my problem.
Okay.
It seems to be that there's been several reports and people are concerned that they drop their kids off and they're not where they're supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
And if I was a parent, I'd be pretty upset about that too.
I'd say so. That
Yeah.
would upset me.
And so, I mean, obviously they're concerned about things like this where you have nothing to do with this. You're coming to pick her up because she asked you to, but
I dropped
Yeah.
her off.
yeah,
That was it.
if she's leaving kiddos by themselves, that's...
Where are the kids?
Well, we're going to continue to investigate this. I would ask that you don't call her right now until we can talk to her in person, but
After speaking with Mark, the officer moves to the rear entrance of the property.
if I can have an extra set of hands over here, that would be great. You could call me before you get here. I have another officer coming that's going to come back here with you.
Thank you.
I'm going to go see what I can get done in the front side, but this is getting weirder and weirder.
It's bizarre.
Do you think she's more likely to cop back here or go to
I
the
think
front with your
something
partner?
is watching to see if they can either do something in the front or do something in the back.
Okay.
With the call coming
You're not
in,
getting the
Officer
kids
Landon
out.
takes the opportunity to chalk out an action plan with her partner.
I'm going to go back to the front of the house. If you could go to the alley, it's on the north side. There's a lady back here in a gray shirt, black pants. She's with one of the licensing boards. She's keeping eyes on here, and there's one in the front too. But I hate
know
leaving any of
Martha
these
is
ladies by themselves
panicking.
with all of this
Or
stuff.
Carla,
My partner's
whatever
5 minutes out. Hey,
Finally,
Carla's heart
a
is
mother
like-
arrives, expecting to pick up her child.
she hasn't answered for us so far, so we'll see.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi. Hey, how are you? Good. I need to talk with you. I think you need.
No kids was there, but as soon as the mom pops up, here you go. I got all your kid stuff. Here's your child. Let's go. Excuse me? No. Run that back. We've been here for at least 30 minutes. Why haven't y'all answered the door? Why haven't y'all showed us the kids? I thought there was no kids here. None on the property at all, Carla.
You need to talk with Carla, baby? Who are you? Not Carla. Who are you, though? I'm Chrissy. Chrissy? Yes. Okay, I need to talk to Carla as well.
You and
do you have some
Carla
ID on you? I do. Carla's right over there, though. Sure. You want to come over here? What was your name? I'm sorry. Chrissy. Chrissy. Yes, ma'am. Do you work for the facility or? No, I don't work here. No. Okay.
You don't work here.
Okay. Hey, how are you? I am super well. I was knocking on the front door forever. Why didn't you answer? I wasn't. Ringing on the intercom, calling. Our intercom is off? I don't know. Okay. Well, let's go check out what Carla. How many kiddos do you guys have today?
Why was it redacted?
The officer can see that her questions are being dodged, but now she knows there was at least one child on the property. She's one step closer to unraveling this bizarre mystery.
Hello. I'm Officer Langdon Isaac with CSPD. Hi. How are you, ma'am?
Good.
You're Carla?
I am.
So I'm kind of getting in on the end of all.
I know, and I'm sorry you're involved.
It seems like there's a whole lot going on. So
Go for it.
I'm just trying to figure out exactly what's going on. And
I don't know how to help you. You can ask me questions, I can answer them. And I'm sorry. Do you want some water or anything?
Oh, no. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm good. So obviously we have some concerns about some kiddos' welfare. But we come and knock, nobody's answering. I hear music playing from the front. You're hopping back fences. I don't know what's going on. So can you kind of give me some
I didn't have my gate opener, but I came back to the property.
Okay.
So, yeah. Do you want to come in?
Well, yes. I'd like to check that house and see if there's any other kiddos.
Sure.
If you're just being honest with me. If you have other kids, tell me you have other kids.
Sure. No worries.
Okay.
And you want to check that house?
Yeah, I would like to check both.
Carla's property has two houses, one where she runs the daycare center, and another that she seems to have rented out. As Officer Landon demands to search the second house, Carla and Chrissy try to contact the tenant for permission.
I don't know if the tenant is there or not, so we're trying to reach her, and that's what we're doing.
Okay.
So
you understand I'm not licensing it, and I don't care anything about that. I just care if kids are okay.
I get
Fair
it.
enough.
Fair enough. Is the tenant in the property?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay. So we're trying so that we can let you, we had a feeling this might.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this all?
Where are the kids, Carla?
This is a cute place.
Thank you.
She has yet to answer that.
Thank you very much.
How many kids do you usually have?
It varies, and I don't always have that. I don't know if she's on the way, but you're more than welcome. I'll leave this open and see if she's reachable.
Okay. That's the person who owns this house?
Well, I own the whole property.
So open the door. What are you talking about? You gotta wait for the tenant then. Open the door. It's yours. You going to the daycare part that you run.
Okay. All right. She should be here very soon.
She was not even on the phone. The phone message came through.
A friend.
Okay. Is she an employee as well?
No, just my friend.
Okay. And so she was, you were gone?
Yeah, I just ducked out to go have some lunch.
Okay. Is that normal?
For me to duck out and have lunch?
Yeah. I mean, is it, I don't know what.
You said
I guess for them it's not okay. It's not a crime. Again, I'm here for entirely different reasons than they are.
No worries. No worries.
I'm happy by himself. That's what I was mostly worried about when nobody was answering. And
no worries.
While everything might seem serene on the surface, they will soon find out that something unsettling is going on under the surface.
And once we can figure out that there's no other kiddos being in that house, and then we can be back.
Will she let me just go in? Are any of the doors open? Or unlocked?
I
I'm not sure. I think that one is actually locked.
They're locked.
You have the key. You have the key because you're the owner.
That's open.
93%.
She was hoping it was
We're in the back door now. When you get here.
Make yourself at home.
You don't mind if I just check around?
No.
Okay.
Despite suspicions, the officer checks the entire property but finds nothing incriminating.
There's one here at the park.
Is this a basement?
No, but you can open
Do you have a basement?
it. No,
Okay.
Yes, you
Am
do.
I moving that floor?
it's just clothes and stuff.
Nice. Well, just like this.
Just blankets and stuff.
Do you mind if I move it?
Because she barely moving it.
This is big.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, ton of backpacks.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
We're taking them and getting them cleaned for the soccer team.
please.
That doesn't sound very likely to me.
As the officer
tried to
gets more
hide them book
confrontational,
bags.
Carla begins to fumble.
So if I call these parents, where are they going to say their kids are right now?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm going to have you step aside. I'm just going to get some of that information off of there. Talk to my partner here for a second. She's hiding those backpacks. Where are these kids? Numbers on all these backpacks. Let's figure out.
Kids. There's the shower. In the shower there's a baby car seat. That's their stuff.
Where are these kids?
Especially for babies.
There's diaper bags. There's little backpacks. Try calling the mom of this one. Where are these kids?
She's being extremely.
This was covered with this, and she was trying to sit on it.
She doesn't know what to do. So is that.
Outside, the other officer collects information from Christina Swagger, or Chrissy, and Carla.
9-3 switching over.
This is crazy. Where's she going?
Hey, ma'am.
I'm just getting some water.
We're gonna walk back over here.
Yeah. What are you doing? You don't need no water.
I just want you to hang out in this area.
Do you want me to stay here with you?
No, I'm good.
I mean, I can. It doesn't matter to me. I have nothing to do.
While Officer Parker makes sure no one wanders off, Officer Landon tries to contact some of the parents from the information on the backpacks before resuming the house search. What she doesn't know yet is that there is information being shared behind her back.
They're not sleeping somewhere. They're nap studying out in here.
Any other phone numbers?
Not in those two bags.
Find them kids, find them kids, find them kids.
I wonder if the child has Her daughter's the one that left out of here this morning.
Oh my gosh, she's still counting.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13 kids' backpacks.
She said she's having them cleaned for the soccer team.
While the situation continues to grow murkier inside,
Soccer team.
Officer Parker continues to supervise Carla and Chrissy.
After you make sure all the kids are we still staying here or what?
I don't know. I'm just here to
Like
back
you
up here.
haven't found any kids. Like what is? I just need to know where things are going.
Why are you trying to
Sure,
rush them?
I don't know.
They
I just got
checked. They
here.
ain't
I
checked
haven't
the
spoken
other
with the other
house
officer yet, so I wouldn't be able to give you an accurate answer because I have no idea. Ma'am,
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
can I have you step out here now?
Yeah, of course. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Y'all sneaky.
She said they grabbed the box. She goes, he wasn't here. I said, we're not arguing semantics here. No. These kids are here.
Is there a basement somewhere?
Please, Mike.
Yeah. Like, where is it? It's playing down here.
She's trying to cover up the sound of the kids.
Let me see where.
There's gotta be a way to get down.
Maybe it's on the outside.
I'm calling my sergeant. This is weird.
With more concerning evidence discovered, Officer Parker keeps his eye on Carla.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
No.
Ma'am, you can probably hold it.
Come with me? You can.
Ma'am.
Follow me.
Thank you.
As Officer Parker guides Carla back from the bathroom, Officer Landon gives him a call to express her concerns.
Officer Parker.
So I have a really bad feeling about what's going on here. So I'm gonna call Sarge. Just keep them out there, please. Just, you can keep them in that side building.
Yeah, I was gonna play both parties in the back.
Okay, well, there's music coming from a weird place. And that she denied that any other kids were here. So she's changing her stories and weird stuff is going on.
As the officers inch closer to an unexpected revelation, Carla and Chrissy decide to talk. Whether or not anything they have to say is the truth is another matter entirely.
Oh, Lord.
Why don't we just tell them that the kids are everywhere?
She says don't let kids at the park.
That's where they're at? Yeah.
Sure.
Why don't you just head on over there?
How many are there?
Okay.
We
Okay.
hear music
I
playing
can do that.
downstairs. How do you get downstairs?
Yeah, they're both clear.
There is no downstairs.
There is.
You're lying.
Here doesn't.
They're over on
Where? What's downstairs?
There's nothing downstairs.
There's children in the basement. We can know what to get in there.
There's no access to a basement. There isn't a basement. Do you want to go over to the closet?
No.
Yeah.
Or just stay outside.
Upon realizing this was going far beyond what initially brought them to the scene, Officer Landon calls the sergeant.
I'm searching the house, and I can hear music coming from the basement, like children's music. I can't figure out how to get down there, but this is strange enough that it's got those little hairs rolling. I can't find an opening to a basement, but I can hear music coming from a vent into the basement. I've got Parker out back, keeping those ladies away from here, and I'm just trying to sort this out. Okay, thank you, Sergeant.
Desperate to locate the children, Officer Parker doubles down on his questions, his patience wearing thin.
So how do we get in the basement?
There is no basement. I am so sorry, but there's just not.
Okay. So where's the music coming from?
I don't know. Have you heard music? I
Duh.
haven't heard any music.
Look how she lied with a straight face. But she got all the tells of a liar. Where you going?
I'm gonna put you in handcuffs if you stop following my instructions. Sit down and
If I can get under the patio.
Over there by the end of the water.
Now she telling them?
I stood up. I'm sorry.
He's gonna put you in
Sorry.
handcuffs.
yeah. The only reason I'm having you sit down is you seem very nervous. You're wandering around and not paying any attention to what I'm telling you.
I'm sorry.
Appreciate it.
There's windows that go downstairs.
And she's saying to get to it under the deck. And we said, how? And she won't. There's blinds on the window. Right
Under the deck, and magically that music stopped.
Oh my God, don't tell me it's connected to her phone.
You said there's access under this deck?
Mm-hmm. All around the side. That's if they left the opening.
On that side?
Mm-hmm.
Or could you stay here for a second? Like through here and down, or how?
On the other side.
So out and around. Okay. On the other side, from the front. Does this gate move? Carla, how do you get between the two?
She's lying.
Let me just be frank with you. I don't care about licensing. I don't care. At all.
The kids are at the park. I've
And
told
why
them.
do I hear music coming from down?
I don't know. I'm so sorry.
And you hide in the backpacks from me like a cat on a tin roof. Weird. You know?
Yeah.
All of this, it's a succession of events that is altogether not okay.
Mm-hmm.
If there's kids downstairs, we can deal with that, but you got to tell me how to get to them. I just want to lay eyes. So tell me how to get to the kids.
I don't know why you're hearing music, and I'm really sorry. If they want to see kids, they can go to the park. The kids are over
And
there.
that'll be our next step. We'll go look there.
Okay.
But why am I hearing music from down there?
I don't know.
And as soon as we mention that, you text somebody and it shuts off. That's weird.
No, I'm not doing that. I can
Okay.
show you.
Let's go stand over here.
I'm sure you deleted it.
Hang on.
There's window wells on the side and in the back.
And that window down there.
Yeah, it's got blinds on it. We don't put blinds in the house.
How do we get downstairs?
If there is a crawl.
She didn't make them kids crawl. She made the kids crawl?
More time has elapsed as Officer Landon continues to search doggedly for a way into the basement. Just then, Officer Parker notices something that sends a chill down his spine.
Carla, get your butt in here.
Yes.
There's a kid crying.
Oh, I don't know where. Just from when I was standing here, I heard a small kid.
I heard it.
Maybe from maybe behind me.
Right here.
You know
You know
what?
Nice to have a search warrant.
Now you worried about a search
You know, at this
warrant?
point, we're looking for kids.
I
We're concerned for the welfare of kids. And until we find those kids, we're here for exigent circumstances. So if you want us out of here, tell us where that basement is. We heard a kid
I
crying.
just heard a kid crying like 6 seconds ago.
She
Maybe 10
heard it too.
seconds
That's
ago.
why she asking for a search warrant.
Listen, this started small, and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger until you tell us where those kids are. How do we get to them?
They're at the park.
Then why are we hearing kids coming from your basement?
As Carla continues with the facade, Officer Landon returns to her frantic search of the house. But it's Officer Parker who's about to make the discovery they've been hoping for.
Oh snap! This is why you gotta watch who you watch your kids with. It's behind the door. It's behind the door. I knew it this whole time. Oh, it's not.
Hey, Isaac.
Found a thing.
Turns out that is the basement.
Oh my god!
As they make their way into the hidden room that
I forgot
reeks
there
of the
was a hidden
smell of soiled diapers, officers are going to make an unbelievable discovery.
Oh my god!
Cover up.
Cuff her now! What?
Who are you? Who are you and why are you hiding all these kids down here?
If you can hide, you can hit.
Get up. Get up. Hi, babies. It's okay, guys. It's okay. You ladies need to come here now.
She had
Both
a
of you, come
secret
here now.
door in the house.
I don't
to
know
the
what's going on, but this
basement.
is not okay.
Why does she have that at all?
Do you have any weapons on you?
Can I put my shoes on?
I'm going to pat you for weapons first. You need to go upstairs and talk to my partner.
Oh my god.
Ma'am.
Baby crying because it's hot in there. Diapers need to be changed.
I know. We've about 20 kids down here.
Oh my God.
In a revelation that stuns everyone, Officer Landon finds 25 very young children in the basement.
Sorry, I was just trying to tell you.
As a parent, I am stressed out.
What is your deal with all this? Why are you hiding kids from us? I'm not hiding them. Kind of looks like it.
The woman Officer Landon is speaking with is Caitlin Nelson. More shocking details about her role will be revealed, but for now, Officer Landon lays it out to her that she is in trouble.
You're looking at an obstruction charge at the minimum. I don't even know what this licensing is. I don't understand what this. All I know is law enforcement officers are in the house. You heard me knocking before. You heard me on the phone. I know she text messaged you and told you to shut the kids up. So you're looking at
And turn the
obstruction.
music on.
I know you're watching the kids now, so I'm not going to ask you to pick the kids up. Okay. I need a list of all these parents.
Now.
I don't know all the parents' names and stuff like that. I don't know. How long have you worked? I've just been babysitting. That's all I've been told. Babysitting. For how long? For maybe a couple of months.
I'm gonna turn the light on.
I don't know if that.
Let them come out of here.
Ladies, are you going to be okay with these kids for a second?
Yes.
Well,
Let
them
them come out. How long have you guys been down here?
Not very long.
Like how long's not very long? Give me an estimate.
I don't know, like an hour. Okay, maybe. Okay. I'm not sure. Well, we're like all sleeping, so.
While Katie claims they were hidden for maybe an hour, a later affidavit for Chrissy Swager states that Carla told them to take all of the children inside to the basement earlier that day.
Oh my God.
While it's unclear how long the children were down there, it seems to have been longer than an hour.
Yep.
It appears that all of the kids had been dropped off like normal, and Carla and her staff panicked once the licensing officials arrived, followed by police. Officers now focus on reuniting the children with their families.
If you will help me get unhandcuffed, I will get all of these parents here to pick up these kids.
No.
We can handcuff you, but if anything squirrely happens,
Nothing
it's not going to be
squirrely.
good.
Nothing squirrely. I promise.
You've been squirrely the whole time, girl.
Can we take care of our babies?
No, because you
We're
wasn't
going to get
taking
the
care of
parents
them
on
to
the
begin with.
I don't know that you guys are fit to take care of babies because you hide them in the basement.
Clock it. Clock her
Now
teeth.
stop moving around.
We can change their diapers. We can get them something to
There's
eat.
2 ladies here that are listening.
They
And that's
don't-
what
They don't know these two ladies.
So what? They can get their diapers changed.
These ladies,
Just start calling
I'll stay,
parents.
I'll stay right here.
Just start calling parents.
Can
Call
wait for
the parents. The
just hear
parents
me
can
out.
handle it from
I
there.
get it. Okay, I get how you feel about me. Just
It's
listen.
not about
These
you.
3 ladies can take care of those little guys, and I can get their parents on the phone. I can sit right there, and we can get them
No,
out the
no, she
door
got the master
to where they
plan.
belong. Can we work as a team to do
No,
that?
we're no longer.
But Officer
a team.
Landon is not in the mood for negotiation.
Thank you,
and
Officer
knows
Landon.
better than to give in to Carla's act.
Thank you.
Why are we here?
Yeah. How did we get to this point? That you're hiding kids in a basement and you're not being honest with me.
Lock her teeth.
If the kids had supervision and it's just that you have too many kids, that's not a crime. I don't care. But when you're preventing me from doing my job and you're creating physical obstacles for me to do my job,
And I did all of
that's
that.
when I care.
Okay, I did all of that, and I'm guilty of all of that.
So just go. Just
We
go.
don't care about them other people you
Katie,
protect.
stand up for me.
Put her in under the
Okay, throw your
chair.
back, okay?
Put them all
Put your middle
under
name.
there.
Yeah, but let your back on it. Okay?
No.
No, throw it down.
Put it down right there.
Hey, go back straight down.
No.
Oh,
It turns out Caitlin Nelson has a long rap sheet. In fact, there was an active warrant against her at the time of this incident. As
Oh.
parents received
Are you kidding me? What is the warrant for? It better not be kidnapping, because I swear for God. Are you kidding me?
calls to pick up their children, Carla has some news to share with them.
If you're unable to come quickly, don't worry.
No,
Just
come
come when
now.
you can.
Come quickly.
They're closing the business down.
You're a liar.
So if you don't have to rush though.
Later interviews with parents highlight more horrific details about their children suffering from nightmares and not being able to sleep in the dark.
Oh my
Carla
God.
Marie Faith was found guilty of 26 counts of child
Clock her
abuse without injury. a felony count of attempting to influence a public servant, and another misdemeanor charge of obstructing a peace officer.
She should never
She's
be
been
allowed
sentenced to
do this.
6 years in
Ooh.
prison and is currently eligible for parole, with the hearing set for August 2025.
Ooh.
Caitlin Nelson pled guilty to 26 counts of child without injury and 1 felony count of possession of controlled substances. Though she failed to show up for her court date, something she's done for several charges in the past, Caitlin was sentenced to 365
Just a
days in
year?
jail, with credit for 135 days of time served and 4 years of probation.
Oh my God.
The probation requires her to complete a substance evaluation and comply with the recommended treatment, monitored sobriety, complete a child evaluation with the recommended treatment, and do 200 hours of community service. Chrissy Swager had lied to police earlier and was actually an employee at Carla's daycare center.
Come on.
She was convicted of 26 counts
Dang.
of child without injury, a felony count of attempting to influence a public servant, and a misdemeanor charge of obstructing a peace officer. She was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison,
Dang.
with an additional 3 years of parole, which she is currently on. Valerie Fresquez, another employee at the daycare, pleaded guilty to 26 counts of child without injury and took a plea deal that required her to testify against her former colleagues. She received a 2-year deferred sentence in March 2021 that she completed in March 2023, allowing her to withdraw the guilty plea with all charges dismissed.
She lucky. That? Oh my God. Oh my God. That was crazy. First of all, she kept her composure the whole time. I'm not even gonna lie. Even though she was like pacing back and forth, a little fidgety, she tried to maintain that lion face, and they seen right through it. Thank God that I knew that door was somewhere right there, because that officer was standing there, and they just kept standing in front of it, walking back and forth, standing in front of it. As soon as it was done, as soon as he turned around, like, hold on, slip, woo, child. I'm glad they went to jail. All of them should have went to jail for the 6 years. I don't care if she's the owner or what. All of them should have went to jail for 6 years, lost their licenses, could never be around kids again, because you clearly don't know how to take care of them. Then you got, the kids. Then they talking about it smells like urine and soiled diapers. Nah, y'all gotta go. They can't never be around kids, can never work in another daycare, nothing. Anytime you search their names, that should pop up. All of them. I don't care if she told them, one of them told them, the colleagues, or not. All of them. Y'all let me know in the comment section down below how y'all feel about this. This is incredible. Unbelievable. Very bizarre, like they were saying before. This is crazy. She really tried to hide them kids, hide the book bags, and tell them that the kids was at the park multiple times. Let's go to the park. Let's go to the park. You trying to get them away from there. They seen right through you, mama. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. And with that being said, JazzTv.